Hey, we're back again. Well, I'm back.
No.
This is your first time. I
What
tried
is
this last year. Advent calendar, Costco, Kirkland #1. But I got COVID and I stopped about halfway through, and I didn't even upload some of them because COVID, and then it became irrelevant. AIDS. Doesn't matter. But now we're doing it again. Every day.
Well, it's for the first time, so
That's true.
we're doing it for the first time. You're doing it for the second.
Yes, collectively. I always talk collectively because I am not a person. I am a symbol. So we got the here. You can't see it, but I'm on #1. That is not in the top left corner for some reason.
No, it's right in the middle of the goddamn box.
Just going by.
Because you have to look for it. They make you fight for it.
And we're fucking with Right Hook.
That's
Cabernet
the boy.
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Does Bulgaria make wine? Like good wine?
Apparently, it says it on the back.
Here's what the boy we're working with here. Also
12.5% alcohol by volume. Imported by Flying Blue Imports, Brookfield, Wisconsin.
It's always Brookfield. I said this forever. It's always fucking Brookfield. If you want to get any alcohol, go to fucking Brookfield, Wisconsin, because it's all fucking
They're pulling it in from Bulgaria.
I know. Well, fuck. Well, let's go. I got my old bunny rabbit bullshit. Wine keys are for
I'd have to cut through the wax seal on the top. No, that's not wax. That's the foil.
Is this a... Hold on. This is a corked wine, right? All right.
Yeah, there's a cork in there.
Oh, I got some weird resistance. There we go.
You know, you don't get resistance when you use one of these bad boys with a super sharp knife that I'm terrified of.
There we go. It's open. Tell you right now, probably gonna be oh, listen to that. Go. So
I still like an actual wine key much more.
I like convenience and ease. So right off the bat, let's talk about the label.
I'm looking at this cork.
When I think of Bulgarian, this is pretty accurate.
Guy with tattoos and
it has Post Malone
bare knuckle boxing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It tells you his left and his right hook. It's labeled quite clearly on there. I wouldn't fuck with them.
Did you look at the cork that has the French on the side of it?
I did not look at the cork. French on the side.
Missing butil dans nos chai.
Why isn't it Bulgarian?
Whatever that means. I don't think that's Bulgarian.
That's a shame. Well, most importantly, sniff. You get the same shitty flavors.
On the cork, I get like a black licorice.
You gotta smell corks. Cork
I mean,
smelling is
if it's actually corked, you do smell the cork.
Yeah, if you want to be a fucking snob. We're not about being snobs here. We're about being real.
I'm a real snob.
This is not good. I don't get anything.
Uh-oh. It's happening again.
It's happening again after episode 1.
I don't get any stickiness on the side of the glass.
No,
like it seems...
It's a water boy. You can tell just by natively. This shit's gonna go down smooth.
I hope.
Well,
because if this doesn't, I'm gonna be very sad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So,
it does taste the style, but
ugh, that's dark, dirty, very soil.
It's gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when it's going through my mouth, it feels like fine sand. It's weird.
Like I gotta pour more. My bad.
I mean, there's a whole half bottle. I'm not drinking the whole thing in one sitting, but
I'm not gonna.
I'm sharing it with my wife later.
That's stupid. So I actually think I'm almost done. I think I have one more glass. Yeah, about maybe a little more.
Well, what are you drinking out of?
A beer tasting glass.
Oh.
I broke my wine glass. So,
you only had one?
The other
I brought two just in case.
The Kentucky one that I had, I've had Kentucky wine, and I was like, I don't want to taint this expedition with that bullshit. Well, okay, let's talk about this bullshit. So what this reminds me of is Kentucky wine. No, it doesn't. Not that bad. That's no.
I know what it reminds me of. I'll let you finish your story before I do mine.
This does have this very fruity flavor. It's almost like you threw like a a raspberry, but it's not raspberry flavor. I got to figure out what that. I got to take another sip in a second to figure out
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
is.
You need to figure out what fruit are.
Yeah, what fruit is in here? But it's like they you dropped it on the floor and stepped on it, and it's outside.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's you're either in a nice warm Christmas area or it's 4th of July for some reason, and you stepped on it and you're like, 5-second rule still, and then you eat it, and that's kind of like the texturing I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna figure out what fucking thing.
I have a very vivid mental picture of what this reminds me of, but I don't know.
Do tell. Oh fuck.
All right. So the thing that this reminds me of is when I was like a fucking kid,
Okay.
like running on the beach, and I had like a blue popsicle, and I was sucking on it. And
Okay.
it's like, oh yeah, I love that blue flavor. Can't get enough of it. And then I fucking trip and I land face first in the fucking sand. And then I get up and it's just like, that's what tasting drinking this reminds me of.
Do you know
it reminds me of landing fucking face first on the beach.
This actually is kind of weird now that you mentioned that. I was thinking the other day why popsicle sticks are bullshit, and I actually hate the texture and the taste of it.
This is popsicle sticky.
I know, yeah. I can actually see that. Like I can even feel that grittiness, that sandpaper feel on your tongue. Except for I figured out what this flavor is, and I talked about this on Monday's show, 7 p.m. CST. Is cherries. It's cherries.
Oh, kinda.
But not real. not
like
real.
the
I'm gonna say
the
real.
bitter ass.
Yes, the
like,
bitter ass bullshit cherries.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
It's a real right hook to my taste buds.
It was. And it's bullshit because one, I told you, I hate getting those as a kid. I hated that. I was like, oh, cherries, kitty cocktails, AIDS. And then it was the most bittery, not bitter is probably the right word. It's like off-putting. We'll just say off-putting, like a sour, not ultra covered in 12 packs of sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just fucking, let's go in again. There's something else in here.
Find it in the bottom of the glass.
Actually, I'm gonna say something.
Oh God! Don't let it hit the back of your tongue.
I'm actually growing to like this.
It's fine once you're acclimated. Once you're in there, it's like the cold end of the pool, right?
Once
like,
your taste buds open up, it's like a kick. It's like a right hook to the face and to your tongue. However, the more after those left hooks come in and you're bobbing and weaving, it actually isn't that bad. It's actually quite enjoyable. No. The dirt goes away.
I'm still thinking like this is not a wine that I would seek out again, but I can finish the bottle. Like, I don't think it's actually like it's getting less bad, but it's not getting good to me.
I don't know. I might disagree. It's very dry.
Yeah, it's extremely dry.
It feels like it's coating my teeth. Like, oh my God. Like tongue, fine. Teeth, I'm like rubbing my tongue on it because it feels like it. But okay. If it wasn't for the funny thing, and if I relabeled this like cum blaster or like something, maybe like I throw like a fucking rooster or a duck on here, and I was like, hey, quail season, Cabernet, I could probably convince people to get it and probably drink it with dinner.
I want to see what this costs on the big old wine store, Total Wine.
Well, all these bottles collectively should have cost us roughly $3.75 a pop, right? Give or take. I just did math, probably bullshitted it, but yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you can't buy this outside of this kit right now.
Well, now we're getting exclusives.
Yeah, the first one we have is exclusive. Because yeah, if you look it up online, the only place they say is in the Advent year calendar.
Maybe it's like they ran out of the big boys, so they're just mini bottling it right now. That's kind of bullshit though, because I thought the whole point of this Advent calendar was to introduce you to wines you possibly like in a way, and then buy them because you like them.
I would hope so.
Well, I'm kind of sad now because if this one isn't for a Cab Sav, I rate this like pineapple. Like it's not bad. It's
You
not
rate this pineapple.
I rate it pineapple, yeah. So
You give it pineapple out of 5.
Pineapple out of souffles, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get
so,
that.
Yeah, so it's like it's rated pineapple because no one really likes pineapple. It's a little sweet. It eats you alive itself, but it's one of those things where you're like, you get that strong pineapple flavor, right hook to your face. And then as you slowly eat it more, you're like, it's not bad. That super sweetness kind of fades away because now you're acclimated to it.
I think the metaphor for me is not that, but I get where you're coming from.
Yep.
For me, it's kiwi. Kiwi is the thing that, like,
the texture,
when you start out, it's rough. Yeah. This also had a texture problem.
It does. It did. I'm telling you, the first kick fucking sucks. Second one, not so bad. Now that I'm like on my maybe third sip.
Yeah. It's weird.
Really
the more you drink, the better it gets. Yeah. I think you'll find that's common with a lot of drinks.
Fuck. I don't know. I don't think it's the alcohol is hitting me yet. So this is sober mind. Although I will say, drinking this much wine
12%
sucks.
You shouldn't. Save it for a little bit. Save it for your stream later. Jesus.
There is none left. This is it. So with that being said, I don't know. I think this is
Look, even in the back of this bottle says if you want to learn more, go to wineadventure.com. This was made for that dumb kid.
I think all of them are.
Oh, I got a spoiler on the next one. So let me just say they're not all.
Oh, because I didn't, unlike some people, I did zero research.
I had to bring them from the refrigerated garage area where I put it because I was afraid some of them were whites and bring them upstairs to my office.
I carried it. I just didn't read it.
Yeah, I had to take them out.
Oh, see, I didn't do that.
Because I want to keep it cold.
I didn't do that. Mine is basement temperature.
Your basement is insulated and
now
heated.
it's insulated. Yeah, it's I think actually right now it's 72 in here, so it's not too bad.
That's pretty toasty.
Yeah, I know. I much more last year when I wasn't insulated and it was a good old 48.
Now that's streaming.
Oh yes, it is. I think this wine, and I hate to say it because I really like talking shit about things, I don't think it's that bad. Would I buy it again? Yeah, if I had to drink a Cab Sav, because I'm not much in Cab Savs anymore.
That sandy texture keeps putting me off.
Do you still get it? I don't get it anymore.
I still get it. Like if I run my tongue against the roof of my mouth after I take a sip.
That's not my tongue. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, last thoughts. I mean,
it could have been worse.
It's gonna be worse. If it's anything like
you
last year,
think it's gonna be worse?
It's gonna be. I will say, full disclosure, first episode runs a little bit long because normally they're gonna try to be under 10.
But we're running long. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, only a couple minutes. I like to keep it short, keep it interesting. The last year there was one episode, probably the last one I uploaded. I did puke after. It was really bad. I did.
That sounds very bad.
Actually, I didn't puke after. I puked in the middle. I was like, I don't feel great. And I stopped it. I went upstairs, puked, came back down, and I kept drinking. It was a show night. We did a show that night.
You know what I just realized? You said before we started that we should introduce ourselves, and I'm pretty sure we just went into it.
Yeah, we didn't, did we?
That's all right. People don't need to know who we are.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Joystick Hero.
I'm Tool McBag.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter. Like, tell me in the comments if anyone watches this. You tell me in the comments. One, if you made it this far. Two,
wow,
did you know who we were based on us just talking? Because one, my face is on the fucking icon here, so I'm hoping that's an indicator. I know. So you let me know if that's a thing. I guess I should finish it since the bottle's empty, but
You're going to finish it.
I am. Yes. I really hope the next wine's a white. I could go for a lighter boy. This is kind of thick now that I think about it. It's like that's a thick ass boy. It's not, is it? Fuck. It's fine.
I already spoiled it to you. You're doing this as a show. You already know what the next one is.
Oh, is that the one I was supposed to chill?
Why else would you chill it?
Well, you said there's a
It's
wine in here we need to chill.
It's a cold red is what it is.
Oh, I didn't know that was the next one though. I thought you were talking future. Like you read them all. I didn't read any of it. I'm not going to read any of it.
No, I am only reading them as we come up on them. I knew we were going to do, hey, spoiler, we don't record these one at a time.
Are we doing both?
I thought we were going to do both.
No,
That's why I was like, why you drink the whole thing?
That's next week.
It's tomorrow. What are you doing?
No, we're doing that next week.
Are we drinking one of these?
We'll stop this video here.
We'll leave this video forever.
Fine. We'll leave it. No, we're gonna edit that out. We're not editing.
Yeah, we're
just gonna end it. I'm gonna yell at him a second out of confusion, and then tune in tomorrow, because we're gonna do it again.
And again.
And again for 24 wines. I actually doesn't matter. See you guys. Yay.
Later.